iDiski Times, now available in stores around the country.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. Orlando Pirates at Orlando Stadium. 3 points in the bag. Cape Town City continue. They are in different form as well. Controversial moment with Patrick Maswanganyi. Did the ball cross the line? Yes or no? What do you think? Let us know in the comment section. But whatever you think about that moment, Orlando Pirates deserves to win this game. They didn't win because of that moment. Cape Town City, somewhere in the aeroplane, at Fly Safari, at the airport, some of the players came and some of them, I don't know. Like, this was not, all of you guys, how much I love the Cape Town teams. I'm from Cape Town. Tso Vilakazi, our analyst, did it cross the line, yes or no?
Mr. Kunjani mfethu? Ngibulise wena, ngibulise Justice, ngibulise Tuna. Nginibulise namakhaya. Ngicela support njalo iDiskiTV nje. Beka nje benjalo, angijike futhi. Banokuthi Mr. Nkewu mele malidlula iline. Shoot the wall circular ball must be across the line. So in this one ayiphumanga yonke.
Ngiyafuna ukuthi mina it's inconclusive. Kusho ukuthi we don't have enough angles to see whether or not it crossed. Ngoba kuyabonakala ukuthi izandla zaka Darren Kit were over the line to save it. But it's also suspicious ukuthi maybe not all of it crossed the line as well.
Yeah, ngavumelana nawe Mr. ngoba the angle esibona ngayo sonke. The goalkeeper is covering the angle that we're supposed to see. Ukuthi lidlulile lonke na noma dlula ngoba I think it's something that I hope they will learn also nalapana ku Super Sport ama camera men ukuthi we need them both sides, not on one side, because now we want to see the other angle. The side to go okay, this side is going to goalkeeper ivimba ngapha, so we don't know what the other angle engale side assistant referee ukuthi ibonisa kanjani, ibonisa ukuthi lidlulile noma dlulanga. But nevertheless Mr. Nkewu,
well done on the Paris.
Ezimnyama ngenkani zakhiphula umuzi ngamasipala zawenziwayo mamela Mr. Nkewu. Yabona iPirates mayingadlala idlala ngakhona first half, second half I'm not happy. I'm not happy because even nalo le goal leli ungabona and I said ukuthi ulwina in a good position uwoto, but attack yakhe the pass is wrong. We pass emva kwa le passa. If uNontuzana wasonganyi bekangekho, that attack was like nothing. So you ask yourself ukuthi, but why can't you have another touch and waiting? Because I don't know, man. I don't know. That is obsessed with that pass. Between keeper and defense, and
it always hit the first defender. Every time Magaidala, it hits the first man who's defending it.
As Mr. Kewu,
I'm clear, so you are a former captain, highest ever goal scorer of Orlando Pirates. We am clear go so.
Mr. Kewu, I laugh because it's
okay to laugh at him.
Hambos bugela. I remember what happened Gomini na what Gerard Rampatler used to say. Yazi boy mafika endlini ufika uhlale phansi uzibukele ukuthi usinikeze lento lesifuna yena noma next. So I don't know what he can do the very same thing that he can go and watch himself. Yes, those passes are good, but not every time, because for him he just get to that line and then immediately just want to hit it. He doesn't even look.
Weird, so because there's so many ways in which you can do this. Usually you always tell me hard and low between the goalkeeper and the defender, but there's a different variation. Enye D-line, he never hits it on the D-line.
Mr. Kewu, when you can ask when you can ask him what's the D-line uzoxabana nayo ngale ngombuso lento leyo yena ufuna la between keeper and defense. Like he doesn't even give himself 2 seconds just to look. Just to look at the line, best as a roller back. Okay, not even delay. Penalty spot.
Cut
back in Jayit. A cross pass. And if he can just fix that, I think he can also give that also dimension your Paris going forward.
I want to ask you something. What changed on the Paris? Because on your halftime analysis, you and Junior, you were waxing lyrical about Orlando Pirates, being Orlando Pirates, which was fair. That's what was happening. About Ratomo opening up Cape Town City, Mapswanganye opening up Cape Town City. We even saw Umunare forward passing. What changed in that second half, because this was dull until Maswanganye scored. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So what are they trying to do? Are they trying to defend this 1-0? What's happening? Like, and they changed even the style of play in the second half.
You know, that's the problem, Mr. And now you make opponents to feel good. You know, man, we can get something out of nothing. Because second half, they were nowhere to be seen. You know, that combination play, we call a first half, my passing, Mofukengi, getting those balls coming inside, every combination with the Ulepasa, Maswanganye, Saling. Second half, it was nowhere to be seen. And now, it gave Eric and his boys to say, no man, we can come back. And there were moments where you could see good now, man. Cape Town City, now they're coming. Now they look like they're in the game now. They're passing each other. You know, several times they get to that final third, but the final pass was letting them down.
What's wrong with Cape Town City, so, if we are being honest? Because to a point where the greatest compliment you paid him one time was that he's like a black coach, in that he believes in a way of playing which is not so European. And that's not a bad thing to say, because we know where I come from in Cape Town, there's this obsession with crosses and long balls, and it comes from the fact that a lot of the white coaches used to follow English Premier League. They used to follow European football, Italian Serie A, and they grew up on that. And even when I was in school playing football, whenever we were playing with a white school or a colored school, we knew we're going to have to deal with crosses, and they run and all of it. And they knew from our side as black kids that we were always just obsessed in 1-2s and short passes, and they look at it and like they think it's useless. I think looking at Kukuna playing against the Cape Town City, looking at this game, I think that they're going back to, they're regressing. They are over-relying on the longer ball, 30-yard passes, 40-meter passes, and it's not helping them. It's frustrating striker Joe. It's frustrating Ukutumela because they can't locate them with a shorter pass. Umayo, people are saying, is off form. They can't find him. They can't find him because of the way that they are deciding to play. Well done to Tohir Khodeman. Very good play. Very good player. Consistent performances. But let's talk about the Cape Town City. What's happening with them when you look at them as a whole, in terms of a style, Sabo? What is making them not click?
Mr. Geo, you know, this boy, he needs support. You know, when you're going to have Ukutumela and Ducho, and this other boy Puma from Gonzalez, you are a game, because now they always stressed, but when sometimes you need to cut inside so that you can use those pockets, then the boy can play those balls, because every time when the boy gets the ball, he will like, hey, you're far there. The striker now is with the two center backs. So no, he needs to do what? He needs to carry the ball.
Khodeman.
Yes, Khodeman. He needs to carry the ball, and when he carry the ball, then you'll find that now it's a 2v1. Then that's where he's gonna lose the ball. And again, Ambina no Mukeke, they were too deep today. I don't know what happened. They were scared of playing or what, because but Telepam got defense Lapana. They allowed this boy to be in that circle alone in that midfield against Ulonduzana, Umunare and Ndondlol. And then they couldn't see him with anything. But the quality of the boy, Mr. K, he looks like he's lazy, but he's very clever. He's very clever. He's good with the ball. He can read the game. At some point, I saw him covering in that midfield, winning the ball, 10 again, going forward. He just needs support. And I think if Enrique doesn't see this boy, he needs support from his teammates or get the right combinations in terms of complementing the way the boy is playing, he's going to lose the boy.
There you go. That's Cape Town City visiting Orlando Stadium, Orlando Pirates. Cape Town City, all of your strikers are going to struggle for as long as you play in a way that doesn't support them, doesn't feed them anything. You need to start fixing up the way that you're playing. That goes with a lot of other teams as well, actually, in the DSTV Premiership, because they're not finding their strikers, and you can't rely on a 40-yard ball to find your striker all the time, because the defenders are preparing for it. In the DSTV Premiership, defenders are ready for those long balls from these teams. It's the same with Cape Town Spurs. He played against Chippa United. They're trying to find a lone person in the box against 4 other defenders, and Chippa were heading those balls all day long. Well done to Orlando Pirates at the Orlando Stadium, picking up points, keeping it moving. They are in the second round, of course, of the CAF Champions League, having won on Friday against Jabal from the island of Comoro. There you go. Well done. iDiskiTV, Disc Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.